Hello, everyone. My name is Radnar, and I want to thank everyone today for joining me on this little adventure of streaming to YouTube. I don't know if this will be any good or anything. I'm just having some fun, trying to make something with some time off I have and see what I can do. So, thank you all for watching. You're the best. And today we are going to work on some lumber. We're going to work on some, coal and some limestone. We've been having limestone piling up with our little jamusi, and that's been a nice little side project. We are actually going to move away from the cheese, because we found out yesterday in episode 2.5 of day 2 or episode 4 2.5 stream, that it just was not going to be what we were going to go for. I did upgrade my internet today, so increase the bit rate, see if we can get some better quality out of this. So let's get started. So the first thing we are actually going to do is we're actually going to come over here and look at our vehicles. We're going to stop the milk run. Oh, we got 707 right now. Alright, we gotta get some of these vehicles back out on the road. I had to stop the server and restart it because there was an update out, so we gotta get some of our things running again. So do we have a parking spot somewhere around here? Now we'll just use this one right over here. Alright, so let's see, let's get company vehicles. This caravan is doing cheese, so we will get it going. We'll also take the time to repair vehicles and refill them if they are low. Okay. Nope. This guy should be good to go. Gotta start the engine again. I'm in the middle of the street, and hop on out and give it to the driver. And let him go. Yes, I will repair the condition on all the vehicles once I get them all spawned. Alright, next one we're going to do this bongo vehicle. Sure, we will I believe it's already set to we'll redo it here. Sure, why not? Fill up $29. Perfect, done. Turn it back on. Turn it back on. Back in the middle of the street. And that will go back up to Ganjin, to the main city that we started at. And yeah, so perfect. Moving on. Let's see, we will get the Atlas van. Oh no, we want to get the Titan. We'll pull this forward and then we will spawn the cancel the Eastwood right behind it. There we go. Nope. Nope. There we go. Toggle landing gear. We'll drive this guy. We need fuel for it, so we will go fill it up. if I remember yesterday, this guy actually did really well on the profits individually. For company profits. So we are going to try to continue that. And expand that by doing our own lumber runs. You know, the byproduct of this run. Alright, that's good to go. We'll start the engine again. Get us out in the middle of the road. Hand it off to the NPC and let him be off. Hey, I'm walking here, officer. I'm a walking here. Alright, and we are then going to come on over here to bump. Alright, so we should probably get this tanker. We should probably get both tankers. We will fill it up. Again, this one's going to do milk. And the other one's going to do oil on the other side of the world. Again, the fuel shouldn't go down once we fill it up. So that should be nice. Alright, and we will... He'll take off. Yep, bad condition. I wonder. I really got to learn how to set up depots, but they're going to cost me some cash. They are just going to cost me some cash. I got to get that Jamusi going again. I guess I'm not going to be repairing because I cannot fit these into that tuning shop. So we'll just refill it like so. And vehicle is started. I'm going to cut him off. Alright, the caravan is doing cheese. We got the tanker doing milk. Then we have another one doing oil. And then this one we are going to do limestone. Then our Titan is doing logs, and our Bongo is doing passengers. Yep, and we'll just send him on his way. Alright, that is everything. We have $39 to our name, and we need to figure out how to make some cash. So, I do want to get another... Alright, so we're going to get this one. And we're going to just do a cheese run, because we got to get some cash. So what we need is another tractor trailer. The tractor, so we haul a trailer, and that trailer we're going to then get to do lumber. Oh, and I already got the police on. We gotta try to outrun them. Shouldn't be hard. Unless I do one of these. Yep. Oh yeah, I said I was going to... the autopilot, not the autopilot, we'll hit refresh all. I guess cruise control did not want to work there. We will hit the cruise control. That should be fine. Hit O again and see why. Am I just not using cruise control right? Cruise control. Page up, page down. Oh, it's probably because I went to another menu and it doesn't want me to. Gotcha. Figuring out game systems. Interesting stuff. So, alright. We did kind of wreck our engine. We could try to fix that up here in a bit. Are noticing one thing about the new update. On the left hand side, next to my name and rank from the cert, we see that I'm an admin, and we see that there's now a star next to my name. And as you can see at the top of the screen, we are running on build 7.15 T4. While yesterday we were running on T3. And was the previous day we were running on T2. So just new builds every day. We are going to get out of cruise control. We want boxes of cheese. Alright. Scratch my back really quick. Alright. They're willing to pay quite a lot, but we really want to take, not pallets, boxes. We will do this. No, what? Oh man. Boxes. Okay, so we'll take 47 there. 36 one. I think we'd hold 38 total. I'll hop out. Grab my straps. Alright, and we will get back in. We'll try to load up some more. We're going to AliExpress. Can we go back to AliExpress? Yes, this one. Get a few more boxes up there. This button, that button, and there. Now we're not going to lose anything. I don't think I've actually opened this up at all. Look at that, all loaded in there. Too bad we couldn't go multiple layers high. Oop, turned off the vehicle. Alright, we are looking at a cargo rating of about 40,000, and a little more than that. So it's not a bad run. It's not great. Not like we're doing long distance coal or iron. We will repair the vehicle though, since we are here. Alright. And let's get out of here. So again, I want to try to get up to a new vehicle. Which one should we do? Which one should we do? Make this cheese run. It'll probably be profitable to do it back again a few times. I could always take it out alone. I don't really want to do that. But I'm kind of stuck. in this loop where I have cheese to actually we could rent a truck and test it. And get on this straight away now in cruise control mode or autopilot. Alright, how are we doing on corporate profits? We're doing 41,000. Most of this run should go, half this run should go to the company, so that should be bolstered by about another 20k. Yeah, well, I think we could do that. Yeah, we could do that. Because we want to take a contract with whatever we get. Because we want to try to actually master this contract system. So that's where the cash is. And we're trying to get up to our trucking level 100 as well. I think we could do that. I'm going to hit drive for a second and I'm going to check on my screen. Alright, there's that. And I'm now going to check on quality. Bear with me. I'll check audio back. That. Open. Alright, the bitrate looks up. Looking nice for quality. And yeah. Hope you guys are liking the ultra wide. Audio still sounds good. Alright. Yeah. Alright, back to the game. I'll turn off autopilot and we will go down the hill. Alright. Ah, hey, we got some logs on our truck. Day one. Again, this was a reset day, so nothing was really delivered. I mean, $18, I'm pretty sure that was probably some cheese. But we're going to let the corporation run a few days, in-game days, and we're going to see the company, get back to its peak. As I turned off the server and turned it back on again. If I come back over here to profits, we don't really see anything. Just a loss. Yep. Oh yeah, in the last episode we did get our bus driver ranking up high enough to get a decent bus. And we are going to try to factor that back into our corporation, because what I was trying to do was get our corporation ratings up in each of the towns, so our our town bonuses go up. Where am I going? Oh. Ooh, I'm thinking I was going somewhere else. I thought I was going to the other drop-off point in the, not in downtown. So here we are in downtown. Because I think we could bring lumber down here. And I want to give that a go. So boom, the corporation got 21,000. We got 21,000. We're up to 60. We could buy that new bus, but we're not going to. Speaking of buses, actually, speaking of ratings, yes. So You're getting 2% city bonus, town bonus here. And once we start getting the cheese dropped off, our food bonuses will go up. So that is something nice. I'm going to set a waypoint to trucks store, of course. We're going to just rent a truck and a trailer. And then we're going to go see what kind of trouble we can get in with that. Because again, we can make this cheese run back and forth, making 20K at a time. Not only for ourselves, but also for the corporation. Because we have cheese just sitting there. And got an Atlas tanker just making us more milk than it can use. So, we have... Oh, there's always that mission right there. The getaway. Which we are not going to do right now. But, yeah, so we're going to try lumber. Yeah, see how that is. And if it is profitable, I mean, either way, even if it isn't profitable, we have some of the inputs coming in. Therefore, we have to start getting rid of stuff. That's a police officer. We're at cruise control. We're going to bump up the speed to 70. We're going to see if we can pass on the turn here. Not completely crash out. There. Alright, we did it. We got past the police officer without causing mayhem. Now once we get some distance from him, because we're going to take these at max speed. And the police officer, I wish I knew what the look behind button was. We're just turn the camera real quick. Yeah, the police officer's not going to see us. Turn off cruise control, and we're going to increase our speed. Alright, there we go. Alright. Moving right along, we are going to hit that vehicle dealership. Now, I don't think we get any of the really cool trucks. But we'll try cab over, maybe. We'll find something fun-ish. Either way, doesn't really matter. We're only going to be borrowing. This is that $300 Freightliner, but Freightliner, is it Freightliner? International, the name's on the tip of my tongue. It begins with a W. Oh man, I can't think right now. Oh man, Western Peterbilt. Man, I'm horrible with truck names. Actually, just names in general. We're going to despawn this vehicle. It made us our cash. We're going to come over here and nick our destination. Yeah, that one right there. Can we even get the gym? That's gonna bother me right now. Let me go look up the name. Western Star. Western Star, yep. That's what I think it looks like. Let's take a look at an image. Yeah. Fairly close. I'd, yeah, definitely say it was a Western Star. Let me go tab back over there. Get back on my stream. All right, perfect. Yeah, all right. We could. Am I back in the game? Yes. Okay. We are going to. I don't have 300,000. I could go borrow it, but I'm not going to. Print is $900. Because I'm actually really interested in trying one of these. Because I would actually like to buy one eventually. Do I normally? Yeah, I normally buy one. I think I normally get one of these. Yeah, I mean, for the long hauls, when we start doing some real cargo, we'll knock over that sign for giggles. We'll come down here and we'll get the high bed. Freight trailer. Yeah, so we'll get that. Should probably end up buying one eventually. That is parked. And I believe it was a flanker 3? Yes. 13.5, because could do one of each of those, but I'm not going to. And the length on this one is 13.5. This is also 13.5. I think that's the longest they come. That's 17.4, but no, that's the wrong kind. Smart cargo, no. No. It's the tanks. And even this one is only maxing out at 13.4, so that's a tenth of a meter shorter. And then this one, you know, is that, where's the tank go? 40? What's the, it doesn't say how long it is. That's funny. Okay, so the Lobo van is probably the longest vehicle here, followed by the flanker variants. Again, these don't say length, just capacity. 44. Oh wow, they increased that, I believe. I think you could do an 80. Maybe that was always that. Either way. No, flanker, yes, this one. Sorry, tangent. Gonna back it on up. See if we can make this. Nope. Pull on forward. Back it on up. And we will talk about the landing gear, and we are going to get out of here. You ain't rubbing, you ain't racing. The truck noise is also been adjusted. So we'll set a destination. Our destination will be here. And we are going to start us off on this journey. And I'm going to adjust some of the sound settings because I cannot hear this truck. Or much of the game volume for that matter. So let's options, sound, engine volume. $35. Let's go there. His already doesn't know how to take corners, so we are actually going to hit cruise control and bump it up to 70. And I'm just going to ping pong into things, so I'm not paying attention to where I'm going. Alright, got through that intersection horribly. It might just be because we're so far back from the camera to the engine that it's just not picking up the engine sounds. We're going to try to cut this, get it successfully. We're going to hit cruise control at 70. And now we are just going to sit back and you'll hear fewer finger presses, hopefully. And they're after me for hitting a car, of course. Hopefully they get stuck in traffic. I can bump it up to 90. You know, I know we're empty, but we're going good. We did drop off 20 milk and 4 logs. Those logs, again, that's making the corporation some cash. And that cash is going to go funding those other side projects that we got going on. Alright. We're still outpacing the police. That should get us away from them. I want to thank the person that showed up 7 seconds to the stream. Thank you very much. You're awesome. And my internet is doing just fine now. Yep, tonight will be the real test, but I had to swap out my base station, the gateway, for a newer one. Just getting poor quality. And now, hopefully, we should be getting great quality, and I should be able to upload. So yeah, welcome to Motor Town, Behind the Wheel, the podcast, with me talking about whatever's on my mind. I'm joking. We're just going to talk about the game. Nothing that's in the news. Yeah, we're going to see if we can get lumber going. Maybe it's profitable. I believe to get another vehicle, we're going to need 150,000 in the corporation before we buy the vehicle slot, or we get to remove a vehicle. I'm fine with that. We have that Kira. We have that Kira class truck that is the Caravan that's doing the cheese run right now. And we have the Caravan that I just make my personal cheese runs in. And the personal one can be swapped out. But also I'm thinking that those Caravans have kind of seen their match, because they're not doing the cheese boxes anymore to the villages, to the towns. They're just doing those. They're just doing the pallets, which are fine, but they're not bringing in the profits, because they could probably only hold, I think, on the top rack they could hold 3 pallets, and inside maybe 3 to 4. I mean, it's good, but we could do better, because we gotta. I mean, one cheese pallet is one unit of the tanker, and we do up to 20. So we have to figure out how to maximize how much cheese that takes at a time and deliver it off to the cities. So, and then we also might want to do all the farms as well on the main island. with just a single truck, whatever truck that is. They all get the same truck. Oh yeah, I'm going up here. They're all getting the same truck, same deliveries. Everyone gets the same food. $900 for truck rent. Okay, that's acceptable. This cost us $1,800 just to get here. Not a bad deal. Slide our way into here. Wait for the grass to load. Slam on our brakes. Hit our destination and pull in. We're gonna make the hard turn first. And bypass the machinery. And hit our stop. Okay, what do we have? We have planks. I don't want to drive that far. I don't want to drive that far. That'd be cool, but it's a long way to go. Okay, we want something closer. Yeah, so I was thinking that furniture factory. And that's the construction site. That would be easy to get to. It looks like we'd hold quite a bit. This one does 100. So if we do here, because we have 114 footers just sitting here. See how many we could load up. Hold up 9. Alright. We hold 9. That's actually really good. Oop, put that back on there. Alright. Yeah, I think if we get another truck delivering from here to the furniture factory, let's just make sure we are going to the right spot, because this is heavy. Cargo. Yeah, furniture factory. How's this going down this way? Close. Alright, I think we do have the right truck for this. It is heavy as all get out. So we'll be able to do a contract for 5, but not for 10. So, how to optimize. That's too bad. I wish we could have had one more. But hey, I'll still take 5. So right now we're going to be exchanging corporate profits or corporate monies for our personal money. Make your turn, guy. Oh man. Yeah, so we're just doing a quick switch until we actually buy another truck, because this is all rented money. So it's gotta go into our private funds, which I mean will get us the truck. Alright, we're gonna not pass him yet. We are awfully slow. We are in comfort mode. And yeah, so I think we're 84 driver. We're just gonna, nope. Took us too long to make the overturn or the overtake. So we're just going to sit behind him and let him go. Overtake him there. I don't know what that was about, but alright, we are cruising along for this bruising. Wow, this thing. Anti-roll bars on the back, maybe. Let me hit autopilot really quick, and I will know. Yeah, so I think we went from driver rating 86 to from like 82 up to 86. Perfect. We're going up by driver's levels as well. So that's great news. Alright, and since we are letting it drive us, let's come over here and take a look at our daily profit so far. Yeah, so it's just milk and logs that we've transported so far today. I don't think the caravan was in the right spot to pick up, nor was the Jamusi dump, nor was this tanker. That's obvious because it had to drive to the other side of the world. So, and then this Kier Max should be a 0-0 unless we're driving. So there goes the Titan. The Jamusi is loaded with limestone, so that will make at least some money today. Probably not enough to go over its limit. This Atlas oiled crude oil will maybe break even. That's fine. Again, it's still, I mean, I had the longest route to go make. This Titan does not look like it'll pay for itself. That's a shame. And this little Bonko vein is making us a little bit of profit. Yeah, that Kira was on me. That caravan is now with product, so it's going to start generating revenue. So yeah, that's how we stand. Turn off autopilot. I'm going to hit the gas myself. I'm just going to downshift it. We're going to hold fourth gear, and we're going to try to get some more speed out of this thing. We'll now let it go up. In gear. Oh, that's not good. Got dinged with a $3,000 overweight penalty. Ooh. We did get the vehicle up to 70 kilometers an hour. That is nice. We're going to hit this turn up here, and we're going to be either having to cut it, like so. Not able to hold the speed through it. It's going to have us go up I believe a non-advantageous route, so we're actually going to turn early. We're going to turn early so we don't have to deal with so much of a hill. Because we would have had that 2 large humps to go up. Here we would space it out a little bit longer. Oops, I wanted to actually make the turn back there. Oops. We'll just go around the block. You know how it is. Would have been even faster if I would have made the right turn. There we go. We'll make this turn. We'll then turn again. You know what they say? 3 right-hand turns is a left-hand turn. Alright, and we are just about at the furniture factory. Now, how are we going to get in there? I think we'll just get the back end. I don't have to deal with that little fence. Alright. Alright, here we go. And we're going to back it right on up to the loading dock. Oop. Before we do, let's go see if there's a contract. Contracts. Wood planks. That's not as good as I was hoping. So we are going to we can hold a total of 100 here. I want to do that, but then I might as well do that and just make 3 loads. It's an odd, transporting an odd number. But if I remember right, dollar for dollar, we get more doing this. So if I do 2 5s, which would be a 10, we would actually get 55,000. Get 55,000. Here, delivering the same 10 is only 52,000. So, granted, we spend more. We made a little bit of daily. I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, that's the way to go. Contract is signed. And we're gonna back it up. 15,000 plus the 27,000. So yeah, we got some cash for it. Maybe not the most. But we'll go ahead and run this one again. Just because we need an influx of cash. And we will also stop by this farm over here. And we will load up on some product and take it back with us to make the return trip a little bit more profitable than a 0 haul run. Yeah, we'll park right there. We will then hit yes, the food mart is on 10. Only 10, but hey, it's better than nothing. Actually, we'd probably get away with a smaller trailer so we'd avoid the $3,000 fine. So we'll probably do that on the way back as well. Try to find a smaller trailer that only holds 5 instead of 9. Which hopefully will give us more individual profits, less weight problems, yeah, so let me make a note here. Let me grab some paper. Yeah. Paper. Got a pen. Alright, so we're not going to count the lease costs, which we should, but we're not going to because time is different each time. So let's see. We spent we made $27,500 on the contract. We made wood planks. Okay, we made 14,310 at 9 each. 14,310 by 9, so that was $1,590 each. We had a town effect bonus, and then contract bonus, and yeah, so town bonus was 216, and the contract was 14,310 or 1431. So altogether, it will be 216, 43, 45, 7. So $43,457. I will take out $3,000 for the fine. So that will get us $40,457. Yeah, so that's not bad, not good, not bad, not bad. Our Titan has made us another log run, and our cheese pallet, some easy money there. Alright, I suppose I could also come down here and add up how much the run cost us. So let's see. I can't remember how far back this one was. We do 900 times. It took us 20 minutes. It's another $1,800 off. So that's still $38,000 for a single run with this trailer. We're gonna actually try it with a different trailer. I think we can, and I think we'll make better money. So we're gonna try that here shortly. Get a sip. Oh yeah, some good Dr. Pepper. Okay, so that is good. We are going to take off the autopilot and we are going to drive manually. Remember, this vehicle costs $300K. We're going to try to get that. We're going to try to get that. I wonder. I'm going to check out this food processing plant that we're going to. And I'm going to see if there is a cap on how much it accepts. I don't think there's a cap. I literally think you keep sending stuff to it forever, and it's just a pit. So, like, I could always have whatever truck is doing this run always stop by that farm on the way back and generate a little bit of money. And it'll always empty because it's just a money pit or just a good sink. Awesome sink. If you're familiar with Satisfactory, you put something into it and it's gone. Because I don't think the airline foods actually stack up and stay. We're going to be off-road point right here. Bouncing along. Hit the brakes a little bit. I'm going to just try to pull my nose in, see if it will register that way. Oops. I'm going to actually back into this to some degree. There we go. All right, so let's check out, is it just a money pit or a sink? Yeah, it just takes pallets. Oh no, there is a cap. There is a cap. Airline meals. I may have to go just make a special run of that at some point. As you can see, I've dropped off here before. Yeah, I'll make that run a little bit later. Maybe I can just like load it up 100 meals and take them straight over. Oh, we're actually going to turn here and go down this way. We're actually going to leave this trailer parked. That's the one despawning yet. Yep. Nice. That looks presentable. I will then cover this landing gear. I will re-up to maintenance on those two vehicles. I will then adjust the height of this. I will then release it. Then come on over here and we will spawn. Ooh, 20 crude oil. Wow. That's good. Alright, so we did the Flanker S. Now this is... I'm hoping to get 6 on this. Yeah, I'm hoping to get 6 on this. Let's find out. Limestone Logistics. You dropping off some milk? Oh, is that in the way? That actually may be in the way. Let's put it all the way over there. He dropped off his 9 milk. Alright. And book trailer. Raise the gear. And we are off again. So this should be, either way, it's going to be lighter because we're not going to be holding 9 pallet, or 9 items of logs or of planks. Instead, we're just going to be holding maybe 6. I think it'll still go 3 tall. I would actually probably like to get one of those in the flatbed configuration to do this from. I believe that would actually be quicker, fewer vehicles, so more efficient. But I think it can only hold 3. 3 tall. And that wouldn't be the end of the build. Oh, interesting. I would try some things once you get some cash. Gotta try some things, because maybe getting the front and rear, and then one of those with the trailer attachment. Ooh, and a dolly. Where are we on? Alright. No. Yes. Last time we were being paid $15.90. Now we're being paid 18, almost 19. So that's an increase right there. So yeah, the smaller trailer does help out. So if we do 6, so that's a 5 spot. Contract of 5 without any problems on one go. So we will make less on. It'll be interesting to see how this turns out. We're going to mark our time as what was that time? I'm trying to think and speak, and I'm not doing a good job of either one. Alright, autopilot that. Alright, so we're going to mark our time down as 14:31. We're going to see how long it takes us to get to the other side. See if maybe maybe I should drive. I don't know. I did drive some of that way. It's a fairly short route. It's only about 5.5 kilometers. But we're going to see if we try to beat 38,000. If I remember right, that cheese run was netting us about 40k, 42k, 44k, 45, something around there. So right now, it almost seems like it's cheaper to do cheese, or it's more profitable to do cheese with our current setup. Maybe we'll get I don't know. We're just figuring this out. We are at least not behind anybody. We're actually going a lot faster. We'll get out of our guys' way. We'll run our own truck off the road. There's a golden taxi that we will swing around. Yeah, again, this is just a rented truck, so, and a rented trailer. We are just trying to figure out if this is a profitable run. To go do lumber to the furniture factory. Because right now we have logs at the sawmill, and they need to get distributed, or our logging truck will not be able to bring any more. And we'll bog down here in this turn, trying to take it a little too fast. We'll beat out this guy. We will have to slam on the brakes for this next turn. Because regardless of how fast, I think I could take it. The trailer's just not having it. Last time we went through up here, we got fined $3K for being overweight. Which, you know, happens. Doesn't mean we have to like it. That's why we went with the smaller trailer. Fewer items on it. We were holding 9, now we're holding 6. We are one less axle, but overall we just have less weight. Oops, and I just clobbered that guy. I thought I'd avoided him. Yeah, but that's just not what we got. So, moving on. This next blue sign up here is our weight checkpoint, and we're going to see if we get fined. I want to say I think we actually made better time with this configuration, just because it was less weight. And we're underweight, so no, we are not underweight. Shoot. Overloaded. Darn it. I'm gonna see if we can figure out why. We hit the cargo button down here. It does not say 5K per. We have 6. So we're holding 30K just in lumber. Vehicle info does not tell me there. It's not sleep drive mode. Drive mode? No, it's not drive mode. Roadside services? No, it does not say it there. C position. Not say anything there. Info does not say anything there. I'm got to. Too bad. Alright, so we did not save 3K. That's a shame. We still have to deal with that fine. Maybe we can get around it another way. We're going to take the correct road this time and not make a bunch of extra right-hand turns. Because I wasn't following the map last time. I was just driving by my cuff. And I missed this turn. I had to go up to the next one and make a right. I'll save you guys all the joke from before of 3 rights make a left. But if not, there you go. Alright. And maybe this time we can actually just pull in and do a U-turn. I'm backing up here in the middle of the road. Oops. Again, cannot see over my front. So we will come down here now, turn hard. If we could avoid that. Boxes in the, nope. Should have just gone out to the, how we did it last time. One day intersection, just back straight up. Definitely was not faster this time. And backing in. And we're going to stop short. Right about there. Get out. We're going to hit the contracts and get a contract for 5 units. 5 units. Yep. Because last time we did this, we only made 10 units, so there we go. We made our contract. So before we go, let us write down what we got. We got our 27,100. We got 11,388 for the wood planks. We got 636 for the town bonus, and our contract bonus was $1,134. netting us a total of clear 7,500 plus 8 plus 6 plus 4 40,000 658 minus the $3,000, and I wrote down the time here, which we'll have to get out of this. Our time is currently 38, so it took us 8 minutes to drive here roughly, so that's $900 for the vehicle rent. So we are made less, quite a bit less, about $3,000, and that's just how much the lumber costs, the lumber difference for the actual contract, the unit price of the lumber, and the contract bonus, which is a multiple. So, was 9 better? Yes. Yes, it was. We're actually going to take a look at this supply contract here really quick. So we're starting to get lumber in. We need plastic pallets and fuel. No, that's just for, we need plastic pallets to make furniture. So I don't know. I don't know if we're actually going to be doing that. Again, that's another production process. All right. Let's go and do that one and that one. Could we get a different truck to do this? My only problem with doing a different truck is I don't know if we would get... Oh yeah, I was going to do some sort of food on the way back, wasn't I? We will stop by. We'll make a couple small stops. So we're lumber. Lumber. It's good, don't get me wrong. We do another one of those, and we'll be sitting kind of pretty. We'll come down here, grab some farm product, and we will set it out to no food factory. Yep, we only got 5. 6. I'll take 6. We'll do 6 here. Alright, nope, I won't do that. And then get back in this thing. We will hit up, I think there's an orange orchard. We'll hit up here. Ooh, don't want to drive off. We'll hit up there, and then we'll hit up the next place. See if we try to fill up this entire truck on our return trip. And then we might as well see if we can just do a airport food run. Oh man. This game is nice. And I just don't think I understand the supply chains well enough, or have enough money in my corporation, enough vehicles to really make it happen. but we're getting it. We're getting it. We started the day with about 40K, and we're up about 100K. Just a couple of short runs that we've done. But we're not really breaking the bank in terms of just killing it. But we really need to have another semi in the fleet. So we're working on that. I think I do want to buy one of these, maybe. After this next run, we will trade to a different vehicle. See if that's more profitable. I like that. I like that. Food factory. We'll do 10. We'll get out and we'll strap those down. Because I think if we do the cab over vehicle, not the fifth wheel with a trailer, but just the flatbed truck, we'll do fine. Either way, we need to do something about moving lumber because we are getting stockpiled on logs. And that may require us to go down to a smaller log carrier, just so we can continuously do the transportation of it versus having it make empty runs back and forth. You know, it's about finding that the optimal throughput. Company never know a day. Yeah, you turn here. Yeah, turn here. Not where I wanted to go. Autopilot for a second. Set my destination. I want to go here. Better. Why am I stuck? Alright, so we did make quite a bit of money passively. I will go over that here more in detail as soon as I get back on the road. We're back on the road. We'll look at our daily profits. Our daily profits under O. So, cheese made us some cash. Milk, a little bit. Crude oil and logs. 2 loads of logs is really what generated that. The oil helped out quite a bit as well. Actually, I'm going to. We're going to modify this guy right here. The crude oil. We will add a stop there. They'll take fuel back. I think they'll be able to burn it. And it'll be fast enough. We'll give that a go. I want to try to maximize in both directions. Right, and we're here at our next location. Alright, and we are going. Pick up some oranges. Do we know 10? Either way, we'll fill this thing up. That food factory will be overflowing. We'll pull on in. Alright. Food factory. Food factory. Only 8. Not bad. Get out. So this thing can hold a total of 6 plus 10 plus 8, so 24. Alright, everything is strapped down. Yep, 24. I did my math right. Back out onto the road. Knock over a couple trees. And we are off. Oh, it's taking too long. Does feel a little heavy. Yeah, we'll try a different vehicle. Again, I'm trying to get away from having the fines, the $3,000 fines, because that's just no bueno. And I'm going to sneak through there. And I'm going to pass you. I don't know how you're skidding and driving at the same time, but you do you, boo-boo. Alright. I'll just put in autopilot mode for a minute. Because I want to take care of that Kira tanker, that one right there. It's our milk run. And right now it's just costing us money. This is not doing high enough volumes. Means we gotta get another truck for that as well. Ooh, it's always don't have enough cash. Always don't have enough cash. But it's fine. We will figure it out. Yeah, I think a lot of it comes down to the fact that we are missing throughput. We're only taking like 7 or 9 pallets at a time with the caravan here. Right now it only has one. It has one on it. And then it's going to be making the next few stops empty, which isn't exactly good. So if we could get a different vehicle in there that has higher capacity, because I was hoping that it would just do boxes, because that thing could hold a bajillion boxes, right, about 38. But still, 38 boxes? Whew. It's a lot of cheese. But I kind of maxed out where that cheese boxes go to. Now it's just not profitable. So we have to go bump it up to the pallets and just deliver pallets. Easy enough. I'm going to go back to manual drive because I want to read this guy on up. So we'll do we'll spawn in a front section to this, and we'll use the 40-footer, and we'll see if we can do it a 10 length cargo train. Yeah, we'll go for broke on it. I could have turned that. I will just turn my favorite spot. Actually, it'll probably be better if we come up here and do a pull through and back in. So now we're aligned. We're off center. Get down to line ourselves. and back almost straight in. Instead of having to make a turn. Alright, so 13.5 plus 6.5, so 21,000. Not bad for a return trip. We are going to. They want 50, and they're willing to pay. Let's go do that really quick. Yeah, let's go get our vehicle set up, and we'll just go do that really quick. I don't know if I have enough cargo straps. But we'll find out. We'll do a quick airport food run. Oh, I missed him. Missed him. Yeah. Oh, and that trailer despawned because I wasn't using it. That's fine. We will leave you. It's nice that the game will do garbage collection. Limestone logistics. Yeah, see, we gotta exchange that guy for somebody better. Park this thing here. Nope. Oh yeah, I gotta get out. Toggle. Adjust. Down, down, down. Close. Where is my latch? Cool, I'm now free. The Jamusi. Always the Jamusi dump. Alright, and we will grab this guy. And this was the Flabber lead, which we will hook up to. Then pull forward and then spawn. Oh wow. Maybe I can only have one. Maybe I can only have one. Hook. Let's toggle and then get back into this runway train. Alright. Forward. That's good. Alright, and now we'll come back here and we will get a rear. No, let's just do a rear. I should just build it back straight into this, hook it, and then raise that. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. Now I got a road train. Combined vehicle length is 25 meters, which is fine. This thing has no power. We're going to pull through here, and we're going to deliver some food. We are going to see if we can max load all this food. And really go for broke on it. I'm going to clip. Yep. Alright, and here we go. Further stop. Alright. Ooh, those are huge. What do I do? 9? I will just auto strap. Maybe this isn't worth it. I was hoping to load up like 30 or 50. So I mean, at 9 at like $500, we're only really looking at like $2,500 to make this delivery, plus maybe a time bonus. And that's if we get these things offloaded in a timely manner. Definitely not worth it. Definitely not worth it. And that's a shame. That is a shame. But we're loaded now, so I have to take it. So let's I don't know, I guess I don't have to take it. I could offload the cargo if I wanted to. Yeah, so again, what would be a good vehicle to do this in, to actually make some profit with? Would it be the logo? We're going to cut through right here. At least we're making good time. I mean, it's only been a few minutes. We're absolutely flying. So I guess the next question, am I going to stay? No, I'm off. Nice recovery though. The question is, when we take this thing in to do lumber, the back one held 6. The front one might hold 6. If it holds 6, great. Then we have to do a contract for 10. If it doesn't do 6, alright, so we have almost 3 minutes to fart around and offload this. We will see if there's actually a contract really quick. Contracts, empty boxes. Yeah, no. I have deliveries for supermarket for 24,000. Oh yeah, this is way up there. Alright. Let's see if we can few of them. I may have to unhook and rehook. Or just do something absolutely nuts and do that. To be quite honest, I don't even know how much this is really going to be worth. I still have 2 minutes to get the back unloaded, which should be a little bit easier if I can drive this thing straight-ish. Nope. Get it all the way straight. Me straight. Alright. Oop, no, I want to go this way. You know, worst case scenario, we will just do it the manual way. How much did I Oh, the time bonus is where we're getting all our cash from. Ah. So I mean, I guess that was fine, but it was all time-based. Our profits came from the time-based. It was almost 1.5 times what we should have got. So there's that. I mean, that was a decent little one. 20K. Let's see how much it actually was. Rest of my destination. Where am I going? I'm going lumber. Right there. Let's go do the math on that really quick. see. I mean, we are getting our experience up. So combined vehicle length. All right. So airline meals 561, 23, 646. This one, just do the totals. 210. And 299. And then the final one is where it's 5 airline meals, I believe. For a total payment of 7,357. Yeah, no, we're looking at not 20K, more like 15. I mean, it was worth almost 13K. I mean, and there were no additional fees. So, and it was a fairly short one. So, you know, I mean, I shouldn't knock it. It's just, it's not very glamorous work. Hey, there goes our milk tanker. Oops. Alright, now to go back and do a comparison on lumber for the third time. And I guess the way that we'll end this is to see if we actually put the even longer trailer as the third, as the rear, to see if that will, make it even better. It'll be interesting to see what the lead trailer will hold in for planks. So, the back will do 6. I'm hoping the front will do 6. Because that'll be 12, then we do a contract for 10. Again, 10 not as profitable as the 5s. Just because, I mean, if you're going to deliver 10, you might as well do 2 5s instead of, which you might be able to do 2 5s. Because doing 2 5s is going to be, or doing these 2 deliveries is going to be difficult on the best of days because it is so long. It's a backup only. So, ooh, that's going to be interesting. We may have to disconnect and reconnect. I didn't think of that. At Furniture Factory. Alright. We will. Ah, yes, it does do 12. Okay. Alright, let me write down the unit price. 13.15 each. So when we were doing just 6, it was $18.98 per. When we're doing 9, it is $5.90, and here at 12, it is $13.15. So that consideration as well. Also, I didn't take into consideration the $900 I spent on strapping that food cargo. That doesn't really matter. So if we got fined for being overweight for 6, we're definitely going to get fined for doing 12. I mean, that's just how it's going to work. Not even going to worry about the fine because I know it's going to happen. Back on the road, I'm going to let... I'm also going to take note of the time. 15:10, so we made it in 8 minutes last time. We're going to see how long it takes us to get to the other side. I'm going to repair that vehicle and that one. Boom, boom. Yeah, we got to figure something out to do with these logs, or with this lumber, because he is out. Because the log guy is outperforming us, and he's only doing 4 at a time. So I may have to drop him down from the Eastwood trailer to a smaller trailer, which should increase his revenue. Yeah, that's actually probably not a bad idea. Speaking of which, I'm going to autopilot this again. We're still sitting at about 57,000. We're going to do some more contracts. Those contracts would be a little costly. Back to driving. Yes, so those contracts are just going to be putting money in my pocket. I don't have the 300,000 yet. Interesting. So, ooh. Oh, we were going to trade up trucks again. That's right. We're going to trade up trucks to see if we can get better on this lumber. Should be hard, because this thing is pulling pretty well. Again, we did our 9 minutes last time, 8 minutes. We'll round up to 9. We'll take the average of the 2 times and say that's what it was for the 9 stack, because I didn't time that route. And I did get stuck behind more vehicles. And you're definitely not setting any land speed records with this. So right off the top, we are going to lose 3K off this delivery for being overweight. So we're going to deliver roughly 2 of these stacks to pay that fine. So, yeah, that's costly. What happened there? What game shenanigans was that? Oh man. That cut down our time. hate this. I absolutely hate this. How did we end up in this situation? Where's my... toggle landing gear? Okay. Oh, yeah, I gotta get in the driver's seat. And I could pull it that way. And I release. We're gonna toggle that up. Is it? Parking brake. Just raise up. That should free me. And this needs to go up. We will also adjust. Be a little higher. Alright, we'll get back in the vehicle. We can now drive out. I don't know where these vehicles think they... I think I might be in the same spot as I was before. Just now with more traffic around. Able to free that. We will then come over here and we will try to get our front end. Nope. Where is Brimstone? We'll come down here and we'll pop up on the other side. Alright. We already raised it, so we should be able to hook trail it and do this, toggle landing gear. I think it's just so heavy that it caught and it flipped out. I think that's really what it was. Alright, I'll hit a bash one Beetlebug bus to get myself free. I think that's perfectly acceptable. He was in the way. He should have given me space. Alright, well that added an extra 10 minutes onto this trip. What was my time again? 15:10. And we are looking at... so it's only been 8 minutes, so that's not bad. And now can you explain to me why this guy was all the way down here? Like, that's your route, guy. Like, not... No wonder you're losing me. I just want to go sightseeing. Alright, here comes up the weight checkpoint, and we are going to fail epically. Questions are refined once or twice. Oh yeah, I take it out of school. We're just burning up this vehicle. It's perfectly fine. And we got fined once. Total is... maybe I'm positive 44.8 tons overweight. I don't know. I don't know how to read that. Sorry about the camera. Alright, let's we're gonna keep doing lumber until we get to level 90 or to level 100. For level 100 we are going to be able to afford a new vehicle or gain access to a new vehicle. I think it's the Atlas dump. And it's the one I want to do coal and some limestone with. And I want to say it's only like $160,000, which I think we have. Hopefully it's not 300 or 250. Let's try to make some money off this, because I do want to put a bigger engine in it. And that's going to cost a bit, so alright, here we go. I'm going to do a 5, and I'm going to try to back in the one trailer at a time. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just... let's go for broke. No, I can't. I'm not that good. Oh, I just stopped. Back up just a hair, and let's take it at a bit of an angle. Back it up some more and get more of a run. About all we're going to get. Somebody would happen to turn. And we made it. Alright. Well, I had to scratch a taxi for it. Alright. Oh, we're doing this. This is some work. Alright. Let's try to be sneaky. Do it how we did it last time. Kind of forcing these things in. So we're going to do contracts 5. Alright. Alright, now we got it. We're just going to back straight up. There we go. 5. I'm going to write that down really quick. 1 second. So 27,500 plus the 9,000, 72 minus 3,000, and we got here at. We got that. We can close that, and we got here at 24. So it took 14 minutes with an oopsie daisy. Alright, so now we have that. Oop, I'm now stuck. I gotta learn how to be better at this. Oh yeah, let's get out again. And let's get another contract for 5. Contract 5. Select. Okay. Okay. Alright. Just get back in here. I have to figure out some way of getting that back in there. A little bit more like that. And we turn hard like this. Nope. I wonder if we should just push it all the way back. Nope. Now we're going to pull forward and back it up. Turn all the way over, pull forward. Alright, now we should be able to pull forward, get it somewhat straightened out. And now do, no, that's the wrong way, that's the wrong way. I'm trying to do trailer backing up calculations and I am not good at it. Let's go this way. Now straighten out. Alright, now if I go this way, if I go this way, pardon now. And get that into alignment. Yeah, this is why I'm not a truck driver. One of the many reasons. Alright, we're doing it. No, I want to go back the other way. It's too late now. Hard turn. Now this should jackknife the back trailer. Back towards where we want it to go. We'll do oh man, I should have just unhooked at this rate. I'm just being too stubborn. But I'm further in, so. Now I'm nowhere near my final destination. Let's go this way. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We are going to boom, toggle, unhook. Where's that unhook? Oh, right there. Unhook. We are then going to pull forward. Actually, we're just going to despawn this thing. Can I do that? I can do that by summon vehicle, that one? No, not going to work. Okay, drive. We are just going to pull this off to the side and drop it anywhere at this point. Or do anything, we're going to come over here, click that, done, close. Here, guy, hang on to my trailer for me. Just down, 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 down. I know I pulled that. There. Now we're free. One of the times I was thinking about coming in through here. Try to make that turn. Nah, not gonna happen. Trailer would definitely be scraping. We're gonna come back here, slam into this guy. Hooked. Raise. And now we're done fiddle faffing around. Come on, Ragnar, get this right. Alright, here we go. This looks good, this one looks good, this one looks good. What? There we go. Oh, phew. Alright, I'm going to write that down really quick. Alright. Another 2750. And we got 9084. Alright, so total. Again, this is much better because we did able to do 2 contracts. 2750 times 2 plus 72 plus 9084. That one was worth 73,000. So much better. Okay, so we are going to now pick up all of our trailers and try to despawn all this stuff. This truck was fun, but I forgot to write that down. 73,156. So 70,000 after we do the cost for the fine. Right. Toggle landing gear. That handle. Toggle landing gear. Adjust. Down. All right. I suppose I could leave all this stuff here and it would all just disappear, but that doesn't seem very nice. So it'll be nice when we just hook up. And we will clean up our mess. Everyone's hooked back up. We are then going to get out of here. Alright, and we are good to go. This little city was not meant for me, so I will be glad to not do this again in this big old truck. Doing the smaller trailer would probably be the way to go. I can see that is working, but not in the tandem that we currently have it in. I am glad we did this science. Alright, rear, despawn, goodbye. Lead, despawn, goodbye. Truck, despawn, bye. We're then going to take any one of these freebie vehicles. We will take this guy. Okay. We will then repair him. We're going to set our destination to the truck store. And that's where we're going to go. Alright, so again, I still want to find a way to deal with the lumber. Yeah, I still want to find a way to deal with the lumber. Because at some point the logging truck is not going to be working anymore. And I also want to either I send that logging truck out to go do longer distance logs, which there's a 20 that's easily accessible on the main island. And you could probably do 4. Yeah, we will do that instead. We'll do that instead. 5. Oh. We'll then find our truck. Actually, where is our... No. Yes. He's about to dump, so truck route... logs. For a third stop, we're going to come down here to this stop. Yeah, I cannot drive this route. Ugh. Alright. Okay, so it is what it is. I will probably despawn after the logs get dropped off. I want to do a smaller trailer on him. Yeah, to do a smaller trailer on him, I don't have access to the trailer. That's why I have to know that. He's just going to keep on keeping on until I get a buy one. Right out there. Shoot. Alright, let me get this coat profits back up. He just keep making his log lines. So just keep making it. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Hop over here and we'll despawn this vehicle. Despawn. Okay. So I'm thinking one of these guys to do the cheese run. This will hold like 10 pallets. Maybe this guy? But he's even more expensive. 210. Oh, I can finally get this. Can you do a 14-footer on you? 14-foot, clear, 6.2 meters times 3. Yeah, so we could do, it's only 3. No contract though. No contract, but he can do 3, and he's fairly inexpensive. Yeah, no. I want to buy this. So close. What am I at? What am I at? What am I at? 94. Okay. Hmm. We're gonna buy this. Seems counterproductive, I know. We're gonna spend 100,000. We're then going to paint it, of course. And we're gonna change up the cheese run. I think. Oh, I'm derping. Alright, there we go. Paint body color our orange. Back up. Cargo box. Metallic. Windows. Metallic. Okay, okay. We're not going to do any other upgrades. We are then going to... no, hold on. We will do one up. It's not necessary. We'll then take this Kira, remove from company. Okay. Main Island cheese. Okay. I may... We're gonna do something crazy. We're gonna go truck route. We're gonna go... cheesy... Cheese... Big... Cheese Big Island. So I'm gonna add a stop. Oop, hold on. Big Island. Add a stop. Forgot how to do this. Oh, we're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. And you're gonna go here. Yeah, Big Island cheese. A little sign. Oh, I already removed him. Okay. We'll sign this guy. Jamusi down. Tight bongo. On route. Sign route. Cheese Big Island. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Right, now for this guy, we are gonna go and do some cheese. Some cheese in here. Just because we need some cash. I want to do cheese. But I'm going to. Oh, I didn't sign this. We'll get fixed in here shortly. I'm going to sign this one. No, we'll not even mess with that. I think I want to send this one to Small Island cheese. Yeah, I'll do that. Small Island cheese. Big Island cheese will be. Let's see. Yeah, we'll have to see on that. Ooh-wee, alright. All I know is I need to get some more cash back into that new company. Because I gotta work. Oh. It's been painful. It's been painful. Trying to grow. Once the logging truck gets done, I'll then hook the actual truck with a flatbed, and it will just do lumber until it's empty. And then once it's empty of lumber, we'll have it go back to logs, and we'll have it ping pong back and forth. So that's what we'll do then. Maybe turning from the wrong line. It was a mediocre day at best for corporate profits. But that was kind of to be expected. There goes my milk truck. He's moving a bit fast, so he must be fairly late. Oh, no, it's this button. Services, nearest road. Carding negative on this thing. And to be expected though. Let's see. We'll take out 10 pallets worth of cheese and we'll send it somewhere. Maybe go for some distance. Send me the XP. Understandable. Get to my destination and I will hook him up with fresh conditioning. Split those two. This thing doesn't do well over the bumps. So I think this is one of the biggest box trucks you can get. Here does not stop worth the hoo-ha. And before we forget, we are going to refresh him, and then we're going to add the corporation. We are then going to spawn that vehicle. And now we're going to go pick up our cheese. $20 crude oil. Nice. Now we should go pick up fuel to take back. Alright, we're going to start here. looking for the 50s or 10. So that one, quite a ways out. Looks like I could do that one for just a bit less. Because right now we're looking at 96 milk just sitting here. We then have 100 milk sitting here. We're completely full here. So here's what we're going to do. We are actually going to swap him around. We're going to get rid of him. Oh, sorry, I'm just a little gassy at the moment. Wow, I can actually load that up. I'm going to do this. All 48 cheese boxes. Holy cow. No, not even worth my time. So the bongos, we're doing about 38 boxes. I already have 48 boxes in here. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put that on autopilot. We are then going to change this atlas, and we're going to take him off the milk run. We are going to change him from assign route to... Oop, that's a bus route. Move route. And then I'm going to assign a route. And he's going to do crude oil as well. And we're going to make sure he's going to the oil drilling rig. And we're just going to let the cheese disappear. Why are you slamming the brakes? I don't understand. The AI does not drive very optimally to the speed limits in this game. I should just be amazed that they actually drive. So I think this is about just under $1,000 per object. And we have 48 of them, so it's about 50K. When all is said and done, we only put about 105,000 into this vehicle. Yes, I'm going to count the flip over and the $100 spray paint. So probably less, but you know, if we get up to 105,000 with this really quickly, we would have paid for him. Ooh, I have to make 4 runs. Because I'm going to switch this up to a 50% split share to the corporation. I'll do that as soon as I should do that right now. Our company, it's already at 40 to do 50. Close. Yeah. Alright, so if I'm looking at 50K, I should get about 25K, roughly. There won't be any contracts. I can check again, but I don't believe supermarkets or the shop I'm sending this to does that, so maybe I should put a radiator in this thing. I mean, it's always a good practice to put a radiator in everything. Just because you can't get them up over 120, or at least in the max gear, without it. and slam on our brakes, make our turn, carry some speed through, and drive off. Didn't get dinged for overweight. So what I did, 4 contracts that cost me $550 each, so about $25K. About $22,000 that cost me to do those contracts. I gotta make that back out, which, if this contract does pay out like I think it's going to, or if this delivery run is good, I should get that back quite fast. Ooh, what's that? That's a nice vehicle. Alright, almost there. Breaking the law. Haven't seen Johnny Law in a while. Hopefully he's stuck in a traffic jam somewhere. We're not going to the warehouse. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not going to check their contracts. They don't usually do contracts here. Oh, I can't even stop in time. Oh, man. And there we go. Not bad. 23,000. About what we paid in contracts. So yeah, we're back up to 72,000. Yeah, so 550. Yeah, so we made that back. Right there. Alright, cargo. And that got us up 2 more levels on freight. I'm going to need to do something on the way back. Let's see what we do here. What can I do on the way back? No. Yes. So I guess it's 9. You need to kind of do something on the way back. Just to kind of make it worthwhile. So yeah, I don't know. I think close to the 2.5 hours mark. I'm probably into the 3 hours sooner than that. And we'll go from there. But we will finish this delivery at least and set this up on a route. On the cheese route and just let it go. Because I'm getting kind of peckish. It's about 4 o'clock my time. Let me start thinking about cooking dinner. Downshift. Hold it. And turn on autopilot. Let's see if autopilot will actually get us up to speed. I mean, at least I did some science. So, lumber. Lumber, was it worth it? Yes. Could I have done the same with cheese? These cheese runs? Yes. Are you only going 50 in a 110 zone? I will never understand this. Maybe there's a mod for that. I don't want to mod anything because I'm in the data branch. And I'm sure things are changing far too fast. Because I have to continuously update the version that I'm playing on every day, so, you know, at least the newest things are out there. Just checking video quality here. And yeah, no, it's holding out. Action speed is fine. So, okay, we will drop this load off, and then we will set him up for the small island cheese route, and then I'm going to log off for a few hours. I may get back on later. I may not. But either way, we will have, maybe 170 in the bank, and we're looking at trying to get the Atlas dump truck soon. Landed it. Was that super smart? No. Did it work? Yeah. Alright, we are going to pull on in and back on up. No, actually, thanks for checking out Silver Wolf. It's a private server. I don't even know if it's listed, but it has a password on it. So I'm still not sure if I'm going to allow anyone onto it. I'm going to really trust the person for it. But just trying to see how this streaming works. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. Maybe I'll take down the server after a while. I don't know, it's kind of one of those things really in flux. Hopefully that answers your question. But I will be logging off here, unfortunately. Thanks for joining me. Sorry you had to join at the end of the stream, but I wish you a good rest of your day. And yeah, so I'm just going to set this truck on up for the cheese run on the small island, and I'll be logging off. So, sign route, big cheese, no, little cheese, main island, notify, perfect, that's set, get out of it. And he's off, he's good to go. We will then, you know, you probably don't have to watch all of it. I would probably put it ×2 speed. Just have it on the background. There's a lot of and humming and, you know, little stuff like that. But again, thank you for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day.